ask a little true. I'd like to know your point of view.
Hi everybody, welcome to Evening TV. I'm Evening Ransom. I talked to you about expressive writing once before, and James Pennebaker's study and had some write about just the events of the day and had the other ones write about the worst things that had happened in their lives and do it for 4 days consecutively. You could either write about 4 different events or the same event 4 times, whatever. And then he compiled all the results, and what he found was that the ones that did the expressive writing got a lot better in a lot of areas. Not only did they feel better, I mean mentally, emotionally, their physical health got better. This is where it ties back into the coronavirus. It was a boost to their immune system to do this. And also they performed better at work and school. But for months, it lasted for months, that the effect of doing it for those 4 days. Through a problem, you know, like you go through a problem and you come through it and you solve it or whatever. Something about you has changed, you know. The world looks different to you, you know, you're different. If you can't get through it, like you just run into a wall and you can't get it out, then it sticks with you. It sticks with you. Research suggests that completing exercises like this increases your happiness, reduces symptoms of depression and anxiety, strengthens your immune system, and improves work and school performance. And these benefits have proven to show persistent for months, just long enough to get you through the coronavirus scare. Another video a while back about why we binge on narcissistic abuse videos. It feels so validating, and I know we all felt better once we could figure out this is what they're like. They do this to everybody. It's their routine. It wasn't us. It wasn't, you know. And this is exactly why it is that we do that. Because once you can put things in an order, once you give them a sequence of events, then your brain will get the idea that you've mastered it and you can move on. But as long as something just always seems like this overwhelming thing that and which it was, you know, when it happens, for me it was totally overwhelming. A couple of years I just spiraled, and you know, it wasn't until I actually started learning and walking through some things that I was able to figure it out. And I did a lot of writing in that time too, a lot of writing. How you do it is you basically find a time and place that for your writing, you know, time, and make a nice sacred quiet place for you. You know, you want to continuously write for 20 minutes. Like, just keep writing. And you have to write, physically write. Physically write. But this really is just for yourself. It's just free writing. Don't worry about grammar or spelling or anything. Just keep writing and do it for 20 minutes. And also, focus on only things that you can deal with right now. So, if you are, you know, you're just figuring this out and this abuse is happening now, or it had just happened, and the things that you are thinking about are just really overwhelming or re-traumatizing, then wait. Don't do those things. Do something else. Only if it feels too overwhelming to you. If you're getting triggered and all that kind of stuff, then put it down. Don't do it. Since you're home, why not give it a try? It's 20 minutes. Give it a try. To do something you've been putting off, something you've been procrastinating, like starting a book or putting your photos in an album, or you know, I don't know what, cleaning out your closet, whatever it might be. You know, go ahead and do it now. That those back burner projects at home that you always been wanting to get to, well, now you can get to them. All right, you guys, thanks so much. I'll talk with you later. Bye bye.